Now the Bullets have some keys that they feel are essential to winning tonight's game. One of them is to get out and run, another to play aggressive defense. They also want to concentrate on getting a good shot in each half-court possession, and that has been a problem area for them. Ed Middleton, Bruce Alexander, Blaine Reichelt, the officials tonight. But particularly that latter category, getting good shots in the half-court offense.
I think to do that, you've got to put the ball in Rod Strickland's hand and let him create. When the play breaks down, he has the ability to create his shot or a shot for a teammate.
The Bullets come in at 7-9. They've lost 3 in a row. The Bucks are 8-8. They dropped 2 in a row. You may notice that Glenn Robinson is wearing number 43 tonight and has no name on the back of his uniform. They forgot his regular jersey top. Calvert Cheney misses his first shot. And number 43, Glenn Robinson grabs the rebound. It seems strange with no name on the back. His usual number is 13.
They know who he is, though.
Yeah, I don't think they'll lose him. He had 33 against the Bullets in the first game and opened the scoring tonight with a jump shot. His 33-point effort against the Bullets was a season high.
When you watch him and you see from that forward position a player that can create shots for himself. Can take it all the way to the hoop or pull up with a jumper.
Chris Webber against Vin Baker. Good fake to get him off his feet. He banks it in. I don't think he meant to do that, but he ties the score.
Vin Baker made him alter that shot. He had to change the arc on it.
And wheeling into the lane for a basket is Baker. He makes it 4-2, and he'll go to the free throw line. Foul on Chris Webber.
Well, this is a nice move from the inside. You see he just takes off. Big George doesn't have a chance really to step back and seal off the middle. And then Baker's able to get that shot off over Chris.
Baker had 17 points, 16 rebounds against the Bullets in Milwaukee, but really was not at full strength. He had missed 3 games previously after injuring his hip. He took a spill in Sacramento when he was undercut. The Bucks were surprised that he was back that soon. He's still not at full strength. He's about 95%. Somebody was in the lane too early, so Baker will have another shot on the lane violation.
To add to that note, in that game, he still had 17 points and 16 rebounds. It's not too bad.
5-2 Milwaukee. Rod Strickland against Sherman Douglas. Rod regained his shooting touch in Toronto, hitting 6 of 13 shots after shooting only 32% from the floor in his previous 5 games. Andrew Lang goes hard to the basket and makes it 7-2 Milwaukee.
Well, they've gotten all their points from their inside players, and we talked about the strength of their forwards.
Chris Webber in for the basket, and a foul on Vin Baker.
Well, Chris really came alive on that particular play. Watch him get the ball, and he makes a quick and strong move. That time he doesn't dilly-dally around in the middle. He goes strong. Like we said at the other end, there's not enough time for somebody to double down and help, and he was able to get the one-on-one.
And one of the Bullets' weaknesses, their free throw shooting. They are next to last in the league. The only team shooting worse at the line is the Lakers.
Well, you heard somebody say offensive. I think that was Chris Webber. Then Baker got away with a push-off with the left hand.
And the shot clock is reset to 24 seconds. The Bucks lead 7-4 in the early going. Robinson into rookie Ray Allen, and he drills it.
Tell you what, they've got a number of first-year players that are doing an exceptional job. Ray Allen is one of them, shooting the ball well from the outside, up, averaging double figures.
And it's 9-4 Milwaukee as Juwan Howard goes one-on-one. Good defense by Robinson. Into Murasan. It could be a big key in this game. The George is called for traveling. And he is upset. The call by Ed Middleton.
George asking, what did I do? What did I do? Well, you be the judge yourself. Not a great entry pass that time. Well, yeah, he traveled. Robinson spots up
and hits it again. And the Bucks open up an 11-4 lead. Bullets starting slowly tonight. Rod Strickland with a 16-footer. Got it. Rod had 17. He was the high man for the Bullets in Toronto. 11-6 Bucks. Lang on the wing against Muresan. George gives him the outside shot, which is not his strength, but Sherman Douglas gets the rebound. Ray Allen puts up a three. Bullets want to get out and run, and here they come for the first time. And Strickland is fouled by Sherman Douglas. Rod Strickland is one of the better post-up point guards in the league, and he said that all began when he was playing against Charlotte, and Muggsy Bogues decided to post him up, had some success with it, and continues to do it against other guards.
Well, on this play, this is off the break where he gets into the middle, so good at hanging in the air, moving the ball around, forcing the defender to swipe at the ball. Sherman Douglas picked up the foul.
Of course, who doesn't post Muggsy? He's only 5'3".
I tell you what, Muggs is pretty strong down there. It's not going to be easy just to post him up.
Strickland makes two, and it's 11-8 Milwaukee with 8:55 remaining in the first period. Douglas trying to get to the middle. Bullets defense wants to deny his penetration. And a foul coming up against the Bullets. A hand check called on Chris Webber, who has two quick fouls.
It's not good news, but what you see is Vin Baker really putting some pressure. Second time he's gotten the ball in good location, and then he's just put pressure on the defense going right to the basket.
See if they go right back after Webber. He's already got two fouls. Ball tipped out of bounds by Juwan Howard.
This is the time where you really have to play your defense before he even receives the ball. Force him to get the ball as high out as you can.
They're going to go right to Baker. Trying to pick up Webber's third foul. Ed Middleton calls traveling on Baker.
Sometimes you can try a little too hard. Vin Baker really trying to force the issue. Webber had a lot of help from his teammates. Rod Strickland came in there and helped, as did George Muresan.
11-8 Milwaukee, 8.5 to go, first quarter. And a foul was called on Glenn Robinson for holding Juwan Howard. His first, the 13th foul. Albert Chaney with a strong move to the basket. He cuts the Milwaukee lead to 1 at 11-10. Robinson got it. He is hot early. 6 points for the big dog, who's 11th in the league in scoring, averaging 21.4 points per game, and he's hit all three of his shots so far. Bucks by 3. Chaney gets behind the defense, but the Bullets can't take advantage of it. Bullets coaches shouting out, pick and roll coming up. They know what's coming. That's what the Bucks run, but can they stop it? Lang with a jump hook. Chris Webber with a rebound.
Oh, too much.
Right idea, but just thrown too hard and too long. Webber says, my fault.
He handles that ball extremely well, and he was surveying the court and picked up Chaney just at that last minute and split second. Put a little too much on it.
13-10 Bucks, 7:30 to go, first quarter. Baker now guarded by George Muresan.
That's going to be a tough matchup.
And Baker scoring.
You see, notice how Vin Baker stayed out wide. He wanted to have as much room to operate, knowing that he has the speed and the agility on George Muresan.
Baker and Robinson have already combined for 11 points. They're averaging 42 a game collectively. And it's out of bounds to the Bullets with 11 seconds left on the shot clock. And welcome back to US Air Arena, where Glenn Robinson and Vin Baker are at it early. Robinson has hit all three of his shots. He's got 6. Vin Baker has 5. And by contrast, Juwan Howard is scoreless. Chris Webber has 4 for the Bullets. 7 minutes to go, first quarter, as Webber tries to get 2 more and misses. Andrew Lang blocking George Muresan off the boards to get the rebound.
We talk about forward tandem. This is a matchup of the second and third best tandem, at least productive-wise, in the league.
That's if you add up points, rebounds, and assists. Baker giving some room, and he buries it.
Yeah, that's going to be a matchup I think the Bullets are going to probably have to change. Baker, a little too talented for George. He can go outside.
Rod Strickland trying to get to the middle. Spins away from Douglas to score.
Finished off nicely with the left hand.
17-12 Milwaukee, 6:20 to go, first period as they trap Douglas. Baker open out front. He can score from anywhere. He's got 9 in the first quarter, and it's 17-14 Milwaukee.
I think we're going to see Harvey Grant.
The score is wrong, Phil. It's 19-12. Oh. Weber trying to throw it down, but blocked by Andrew Lang. See what they have called. At any rate, the scoreboard is incorrect. It says the Bucks are ahead 17-14. It's actually 19-12 Milwaukee.
There's that lob there. Lang coming from the weak side one more time. Lang, in his days at Phoenix, a very good shot blocker. There gets a piece of Chris Webber.
Juwan Howard runs the baseline. Misses the shot. Lang got a piece of that one. 4 on the shot clock. Howard's shot won't go, and Lang again blocking out.
Tell you, Chris Webber lucky he didn't pick up number 3.
The score is 19-12. They finally corrected the scoreboard. Baker with a hot hand. Just misses. Lang in there fighting for it. Tipped out. Harvey Grant finally grabs it. Now they have the numbers. 3 on 2.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the way you like to see that break. The ball just never settles in anyone's hand. Just quickly moves from one player to the other and ends up in the dunk.
5-point lead for the Bucks with 5:14 left in the first. Robinson gets a screen, buries it. And there's a foul on the play. Well, Glenn Robinson has hit all 8 of his shots, or all 4 of his shots, and has 8 points, and Vin Baker has 9.
Well, Juwan got caught behind a pick. Watch this fast break here. You got Strickland, couple of bounces. You got the wing player, Calvert Chaney, who finishes strong.
And Glenn Robinson tacks on a free throw. He's got 9. 22-14 Milwaukee. As Robinson and Baker have combined for 18 to 22 Milwaukee points.
Calvert is open.
Weber over Lang with a jump hook. Ray Allen with a rebound. Sherman Douglas tells Lang to set a screen. He runs a pick and roll. Close to a walk by Ray Allen. Good defense by Chaney. Allen gets off the shot, but he had to hurry it. So let's get the fast break going again. Strickland, he goes down hard and no whistle. That's got to be a foul.
Well, he thought he saw enough daylight between the 2 defenders to squeeze through. So, but there was too much contact not for there to be a whistle. We got Sherman Douglas who's going underneath him.
Well, a foul was called, but not on that play.
That's through the continuation. Harvey gets the rebound.
There's the foul called on Glenn Robinson, his second. The Bullets, as a team, shooting only 67% from the free throw line. Tonight, they're 2 for 4. 10-year veteran Johnny Newman checks into the lineup. He's fit in nicely with his team. Good defensive player, good three-point shooter, a guy who can still run the floor well.
Yeah, and he's kind of taken Ray Allen under his wing, trying to show him some of the NBA ropes. And as always, we always say hello to Johnny's family out of Richmond.
4:18 to go, first quarter. The Bucks lead by 7. Andrew Lang misses the jump hook, and what a rebound by Calvert Chaney. Juwan Howard misses the shot, and a long rebound to Vin Baker. Juwan is scoreless so far. He's missed all 3 of his shots. I know that sprained ankle bothered him in the Toronto game. He wouldn't use that as an excuse, but he was not moving well in the second half. Baker goes hard to the basket and draws a foul. This one is on Juwan, his second.
Vin Baker continues to put pressure on whoever guards him. He took George outside. He got the step on Chris Webber and got 2 quick fouls on Chris. Now you have 2 fouls on Juwan. Vin Baker causing all kind of problems.
Vin Baker in his 4th year out of the University of Hartford. He was the first-round pick of the Bucks. The 8th selection in 1993. Might have gone a little higher than that, but a lot of teams just weren't sure about him because Hartford is not really a major basketball power. Also, they thought he was a little thin, slightly built for a center, even though he's 6'11", but he's turned out to be a great player and a two-time All-Star.
That's one thing that they're sure about, that he's a terrific player, really talented. He's been forced to play out of position, as you said, for most of his years with Milwaukee at the center, but he's really a power forward.
He's got 11 in the first quarter. Cheney with the off-balance shot, got it. Foul is on Ray Allen.
I'll tell you what's good about this is they're not focusing that much on Cal, but you see how slow the defense is to reacting. Lang is underneath the basket. Baker doesn't really drop back strong. If that's Juwan or Chris, they're really doubling back strong and aggressively. So that's an opportunity for Calvin, as we said so many times, to take some of that scoring load on and utilize that one-on-one opportunity.
And he's off to a good start with 7 points to lead the Bullets. Now the Bullets apply pressure full court. They gave the Bucks fits with his defense in Milwaukee. Sherman Douglas for 3. His first basket. And the lead is back to 9, matching the Bucks' biggest lead. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Strickland for 3. He hasn't had much luck out there this year. He's 2 for 24 from three-point range. And the Bucks turn it over.
Vin Baker saw a pass.
And Harvey Grant fouled by Ray Allen. A good foul. That cost the Bullets a basket. It's 27-18 Milwaukee with Vin Baker and Glenn Robinson leading the way. Those two have combined for 20 points. They've hit 8 of 10 shots between them. By comparison, Chris Webber and Juwan Howard have scored just 4 points, all of those by Webber, and they are 2 for 8 from the floor.
Also early on, Milwaukee out-rebounding the Bullets. Milwaukee a strong rebounding team throughout the league.
Chucky Brown, who was just recently acquired from Phoenix, is in the game replacing Robinson for the Bucks. There's Chucky, who's played with 7 different NBA teams. Played college ball at North Carolina State. Harvey Grant strokes 2, and it's 27-20 Bucks with 2:52 to go in the first. Good defense by Cheney. Baker from way out. Harvey Grant runs it down. The Bullets push it up. Calvert Cheney having a good first quarter with 9 points, and that cuts the Buck lead to 5 at 27-22. The Bucks run a side pick and roll. Douglas cranks up a 3. Murasan gets it. And the Bullets looking to run again.
Let's see if they come down and call Cheney's number. He's been carrying the offense so far.
He's hit 4 or 5 shots. They have to come out and get it. Nice crossover on Johnny Newman, who's caught reaching in. Calvert is going aggressively to the basket tonight.
Well, that time his number was called. They tried to clear out, and there's the reach around. A little dangerous with that crossover. Exposed the ball maybe a little too much, but Newman gets called for the foul.
Cheney had just 8 points against the Bucks in Milwaukee. He's already got 9 in the first quarter tonight. And now in double figures with 10. Chris Ford, who coached the Boston Celtics for 5 years. NBA player for many years himself.
He's known as the first player to hit a three-pointer. You didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, now you know that because I mentioned it the last time we played Milwaukee.
Oh, you're going to give yourself credit for that.
Of course. Johnny Newman misses the drive. Bullets have done a good job pushing it up so far. Strickland with a left hand. Oh, he takes it away from Lang. Behind the back to Howard. What a play by Rod Strickland. Stole the ball from Lang and then fed Howard for the bucket.
Well, you saw the speed that he took the ball down court.
And the Bullets have scored 8 straight points to cut the Buck lead to 1. The illegal defense is called on the Bullets. Armand Gilliam enters the game for the Bucks. He replaces Andrew Lang.
Take a look at this highlight again. There is finishing off the break, can't get it, but he's so good at sneaking up around those big men, stealing the ball. Just had that sixth sense to know where Juwan Howard was, and Juwan gets his first two the easy way.
Just over a minute left in the first quarter. Douglas into Baker, guarded by Harvey Grant. Here comes the double team. Johnny Newman's pass batted away. Newman gets it, the shot clock winding down. He puts up a shot and hits it. Had to change the shot, putting it up over George Mirasan. And it's 29-26 Bucks. 45 seconds left in the first. Good matchup here. Chaney against the smaller Douglas.
Once again, aggressive move by Chaney. Knew that he had the smaller Sherman Douglas on him, just backed him down. And again, the Bucks late in reacting to help out.
And Bullets hit the Bucks with a trap. Chucky Brown with an open shot. 31-28 Milwaukee. 31.8 seconds left in the quarter. Calvert Chaney has poured in 13 points in this first quarter. He's only averaging 8.5 points a game. Harvey Grant drills it. 31-30 Milwaukee, and now the Bucks can hold for the last shot. They'll go into a 1-4 set with Douglas trying to penetrate. He would score or pass off, and now looks like he may get a screen from Baker. Good help. And that counts. Now this unit the Bullets have in now is the one that brought them back, scoring 15 straight points in Milwaukee. Glenn Robinson scores. He's got 11, and it's 35-30 Bucks. They want to go to Chaney again. He's got the hot hand. Harvey Grant blows by Chucky Brown to miss the shot.
That's what you got to do. His man was overplaying him too aggressively, and Harvey did the right thing, put it on the floor and took it to the basket.
Opening minute of the second quarter. Chaney trying to guard Glenn Robinson. He denies the pass in. They lob over the top, and a foul is called.
That's too bad. Calvin did everything right. He fronted it. When the ball swings to the top, he has to move his feet quickly and get in front. And that's just what he did, forced the lob pass. The lob pass was just too high. Glenn Robinson couldn't handle it, and he's saved by the foul.
Look at Calvert work on defense. He's going to be called for a foul for reaching in. But he almost stripped the ball from Johnny Newman. Playing aggressively at both ends tonight. But now he'll be coming out after picking up 2 quick fouls.
The first one was a tough call. That one, you can see the foul.
Calvert having a few words with Bruce Alexander as he leaves, and the fans give him a nice ovation. They've been hard on him at times this year, but he deserves some applause. He's had a good game so far.
He had a few calls in the pregame show about Calvert.
Jaron Jackson has replaced Chaney. Armand Gilliam from outside. Big George with the rebound. Whitney trying to get it into Tracy Murray, but he's fouled. Foul is on Johnny Newman. His second. It's Newman's second personal. Play ball, Hub. Harvey Grant tells George Mirasan to move into the post and gets it to him. Good move. And they foul him.
Right now, the Bullets are commanding a certain amount of respect. It seems like when the ball drops down low, the Buck defenders are not as quick to double down. Watch George here. Watch him turn quick to the left. He got away from Gilliam. I think he even surprised himself. He could have gone up with that shot.
And George misses the first free throw. The Bullets are now 8 for 11 at the line. George trying to get on the board. He's scoreless so far. And that's his first point of the game. 35-31 Milwaukee. Elliot Perry, formerly with the Phoenix Suns, had some good years there in a backup role. Good defense by Whitney on him. on Gilliam. Good help by Harvey Graham.
Yeah, Harvey's really turned things around defensively for the Bullets.
And the ball kicked by Johnny Newman, so the shot clock is reset. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Bucks lead by 4. Their biggest lead has been 9 points. Urisan, the low post. Over Gilliam.
I know you don't want to see George put that ball on the floor. Not too many times, at least. He got away with it. Once again, the Bucks not really doubling down.
Robinson pumps it up. Misses the three-pointer.
That was Harvey on defense again.
First missed shot by Glenn Robinson. Chris Whitney on the drive. Blocked by Johnny Newman. What a play. Here comes Robinson back the other way. The big dog will take it himself. And tipped in by Chucky Brown. 37-33 Milwaukee. Brown now has 4 off the bench. Well, let's go into George Urisan again. Looking after the double team. Newman rebounds the miss. George poking the ball away from Elliott there. All right, wants to get it again. Well, the Bullets do not have the ball, but they forced Milwaukee to use 11 seconds off the shot clock.
A lot of that was due to the play of George. It looks like, no, Harvey's coming out. But they want to send that guard back. They don't want to allow him to use that pick and roll. So therefore you see George or whoever stepping way out, forcing that guard back.
Vin Baker is back in the game for the Bucks. Chris Webber returns for the Bullets with 8:50 to go in the second quarter. Poked away by Tracy Murray. Now only 5 seconds remain on the shot clock. Into Baker. Batted around. Goes off his fingertips to the Bullets. Good defense on that possession.
They were very aggressive, hands active.
Tracy Murray. Oh, the Bucks are sealing off the boards well. They're really blocking out against the bigger team. Perry guns up a 3. Oh. And that counts. Gilliam stealing the ball from Chris Webber and scoring.
I think that's Chris. It is Chris's 3rd foul. One of those you really hate to give up. If he controls the rebound, obviously there's no reason to foul. He gets a good position, but he just loses sight. Gilliam steals it from him.
Gilliam misses the free throw. It's 39-33 Milwaukee. 8:15 to go, second quarter. Jackson on the move. Around and around and finally down for Jaren. Bucks by 4. George by himself on Vin Baker. 13 for Baker, who's averaging 20.8 per game, and the Bucks lead by 6.
Tough responsibility for George to try and guard Vin Baker.
Weber looking after a double team. Baker flops back and no whistle, and Weber slams it home. He's got just 6 points. Juwan Howard has only 2, and the Bucks lead 41-37. Meanwhile, Robinson and Baker have combined for 24 points. They've outscored Weber and Howard 24-9.
Yeah, but fortunately for the Bullets, it cooled off a little bit in this quarter.
Off one of the Bullets with 4 seconds left on the shot clock.
Take that.
Robinson's pass picked off by Jackson. He fires it long. Whitney to Murray. Picked off by Johnny Newman. Glenn Robinson got it. And the Bucks cash in on the turnover. Robinson and Baker now each have 13 points. And the Bucks lead 43-37.
Unfortunate set of circumstance for the Bullets. They made some right plays. They just didn't convert the pass.
Now it's a dangerous pass to throw to George Mirasan. And it's out of bounds to Milwaukee. A couple of substitutions. Juwan Howard has replaced George Mirasan for the Bullets. And Ray Allen is back in the game for the Bucks. Milwaukee leads 43-37.
It's like the Bullets were going into their trap to see if they could create some turnovers or quick shots.
Sure, the Bucks are better prepared for it this time than they were in the first game.
So far, they've handled it pretty good. Only 2 turnovers on that.
And only 4 turnovers total by the Bucks. Elliott Perry misses the three-pointer. Weber rebounding in traffic. Look at him go. And a little out of control. Misses the shot. Gets it back. Misses again. Frustrating sequence for Chris.
Yeah, but he had to be careful. Elliott Perry was just waiting to establish position and get that 4th foul on him.
Baker aggressively with a turnaround shot. He's got 15 in the first half, and the Bucks lead 45-37. Bullets have been held to just 7 points in the second quarter. It's been a team of streaks this year.
Yep.
Now they give it up. Baker with a steal. The Bucks get it out on the break to Ray Allen. And the Bucks' biggest lead now is 10 points at 47-37. They've outscored the Bullets 14-7 in this quarter. This is like the drought that they hit in Toronto on Thursday night, the fourth quarter. Whitney forces a shot and hits it.
I think he felt Perry a little bit off balance, thought he may get himself to the free throw line, but Perry was able to avoid the contact. A nice shot there from Chris.
Ray Allen eluding Jaren Jackson. Baker draws double coverage. Gilliam underneath the Perry, blocked by Whitney.
Nice play.
Jaren Jackson is fouled. Foul is on Vin Baker, his second.
Oh, they played some real good defense. You see Whitney coming over, not getting many block shots on the year, but there's one for you. It starts a fast break on the other end. Juwan handles it in the middle. And Jaren Jackson trying to get to the other side of the basket, gets fouled.
3 points for Jaren Jackson. Rod Strickland is back in. Bullets are 10 for 13 at the free throw line, which is not bad for them. 47-41 Bucks. 4:24 to go in the first half. Glenn Robinson guarded by Tracy Murray. Bingo, 2 more. And he's got 15. It's like he and Vin Baker playing a game of one-upmanship.
Your turn, my turn.
They both got 15 points. Strickland running a pick and roll. Feeds Weber for the slam. Nice pass by Strickland.
And that's one of the things I believe can really help this team half court. If your first and second options break down, you've got a penetrator, a guy like Strickland that can get in the middle, find a way, force the defense to make adjustments, and then make the pass.
The lob inside to Robinson for the stop. The assist is in Baker, and Robinson now has 17. Those two have combined for 32 points in the first half. 32 of the 51. Strickland to Weber again. Oh, yeah. Big time.
Yeah. Take that. Once again, it's that penetration. You penetrate, get into the heart of the defense. They have to make adjustment. It leaves openings for other players. Chris Weber finishing it off strong. The penetration again. Gilliam gets out of position for a split second. Chris Weber takes full advantage of it.
He misses the shot. Juwan Howard comes up with the offensive rebound. Sherman Douglas is back in the game for the Bucks. Rod Strickland sets it up with 3:15 to go in the first half. Tough shot. Rebounded by Armand Gilliam. Baker underneath the Robinson for the jam. Those two seem to have the same kind of communication that Weber and Howard have for the Bullets.
I was just thinking the same thing. Both of them handle the ball very well, can pass the ball off the dribble.
Juwan Howard trying to get it going against Baker. His shot won't go. He has just 2 points. Juwan now 1 for 5 from the floor. Robinson is on fire, looking to shoot, goes into his partner, Prime. And his shot rejected by Cheney.
Oh, what a block.
Calvert Cheney with a block. And Sherman Douglas ties up Juwan Howard. It's a jump ball. Jump ball, Sherman Douglas and Juwan Howard with 2:27 left in the first half. Douglas up quickly. Ooh. Ray Allen. Milson with a rebound. Getting it out to Cheney. He's had a great first half. May have gotten away with an extra step, but he got roughed up. Now he got raked right across the face by Armand Gilliam.
Milwaukee number 10, Armand Gilliam, second personal, 5th team foul.
Let's see, did he take an extra step? Nice outlet there, but he knows at this point. Yeah, I think he did. But he knows at that point he's going to get mauled. He sees Armand Gilliam there between he and the basket.
A free facial, compliments of Armand Gilliam. Cheney now has 14, which is a season high for Calvert. He had 13 the first quarter tonight. Chucky Brown replaces the masseuse, or masseur.
Esthetician.
Excuse me?
Esthetician, that's what they call it.
Esthetician? Yep. How do you know? Oh, I know. Never mind. 53-47 Bucks. Chucky Brown. Oh, what a foul by
That's in the
Baker.
cylinder.
Jim Lanham wants it called, but he doesn't get it. Basket counts, and Baker now has 17.
Yeah, he had reason to argue that ball was clearly in the cylinder.
Strickland takes Douglas in deep, misses the shot. Chucky Brown doing a good job on the boards. Bucks lead by 8. A minute 40 left in the first half. Baker moves into the post against George Muresan.
George needs to back off. He's got to keep a hand up but back off because Vin Baker's just too quick for him.
Baker and Robinson each have 19 in the first half, and the Bucks lead by 10, matching their biggest lead. Strickland given the outside shot, misses the three-pointer. Howard with a rebound, and he's fouled by Baker. That's the third foul on Vin Baker.
For Vin Baker, it looked to me like he got all ball as well, but somebody held Juwan up as he went for that rebound. Looks like that was Chucky Brown, but there he's going up after bringing the rebound down, and looked like Vin Baker had all ball, but picks up the foul.
Andrew Lang back in the game, along with Johnny Newman for the Bucks. Robinson and Baker leave. What a first half they've had. 19 points apiece. Baker's hit 8 of 12 shots. Robinson 9 of 11.
And they've done it with such versatile moves. I mean, inside, outside, regardless of how the defense plays. They've taken George outside. They've taken other players inside.
Looks like they're working the rubber chicken circuit now. Juwan Howard hitting both free throws. He has just 4 points in the first half, and it's 57-49 Bucks with a minute to go. Douglas loses the handle. Juwan Howard into Strickland. Oh, yeah. Pretty shot. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Bullets with a trap. Douglas picks up his dribble and calls a timeout.
20-second timeout call.
And he got blasted in the mouth, I think.
Somebody caught him across the face. Sherman Douglas, the general, wanted to get that ball across half court, but was forced to pick it up, and the Bullets put on that aggressive double team out front. This is right after the steal. See Juwan making the pass over to Rod Strickland, who puts it down. But you mentioned before, second half of their first meeting in Milwaukee, turnovers really hurt Milwaukee. The Bullets put on an aggressive press that got them back into the game, and it's doing so again.
Yeah, the Bullets were down by 12 in that game and ran off 15 unanswered points in a 3.5-minute stretch in the fourth quarter to win the game. The Bucks went stone cold the fourth quarter, hitting just 5 of 13 shots. But they've been better prepared for the Bullets' half-court trap tonight. Milwaukee's only committed 5 turnovers. Harvey Grant by himself on Johnny Newman. Illegal defense called on the Bullets. That's a second violation, so it'll be a technical foul.
That's a technical.
Jim Lynam not happy with that call. Well, one of the Bullets' problems has been getting to the free throw line, but that has been a strong point for them tonight. They've shot
getting to the free throw line and making those free throws.
Johnny Newman misses. He's a 78% shooter. 31.3 seconds left in the half. Bucks ball. They lead by 6. And they again isolate Newman on Harvey Grant. To Ray Allen. A rookie on the drive and gets checked by George Muresan.
They wanted to keep the hands up, but that time George brought the hand down. Looked like it went right into the face of Ray Allen. They forced him into a difficult position, but there's the hands up, and then it comes down right in the face of Ray Allen.
5 points for Allen, is averaging 12.4 per game. He was drafted by Minnesota, the 5th pick in the NBA draft, and then was traded along with a future number 1 pick for Stephon Marbury, third young point guard with the Timberwolves. The Bucks are very happy with Allen. They think he's going to be an outstanding NBA player.
He started all but one of the games, and that was the game that they had back in Milwaukee.
Harvey Grant for 3. Got it. 8/10 of a second left. That was a long 8/10 of a second.
They had enough time to turn and release it.
Bullets' former coach, Dick Motta, who got him into an NBA championship in 77-78, is now the head coach of the Denver Nuggets, replacing former Bullet assistant Bernie Bickerstaff, who's moved back into the front office.
Yeah, and he was the head coach when Bernie was the assistant here. So,
Chris Webber with a jump hook. Webber now has 14, and Milwaukee leads 68-63. Both Glenn Robinson and Vin Baker have been hot. They've combined for 45 points so far. Robinson on the dish to Allen. And the rookie buries it.
Watch out.
Ooh, Douglas almost had his steal. Strickland trying to take advantage of Douglas' absence. Juwan Howard working hard over 2 Bucks. Tipped, almost tipped in by Webber. He stays with it and scores.
Just being tenacious, staying after it. Didn't get the first couple of times for the ball to drop. But watch, this is almost a great tip from the other side with the left hand. Didn't get that to go. Watch how quickly he's up in the air. And then the strength. Looked like Douglas was trying to foul him.
Chris Webber misses the free throw. The Bullets, who did a good job early on with their free throw shooting, are now struggling. They've gone 16 for 21 from the line. Webber missed all 3 of his free throw attempts. Bucks by 5 with 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Double team on Robinson. Lang with a turnaround. The shot clock winding down, and he scored.
We've seen 2 of those already. Sherman Douglas just before the half, and then that one.
Weber misses the open jump shot. 2 Bucks there to claim the rebound. Ray Allen takes it down. 72-65 Bucks. Douglas off the screen by Baker. Robinson past 2 bullets. Oh, he's going to be called for traveling.
Looked like someone tripped him up, but what a crossover. Splitting the defense. He tried to finish off with the left hand, but he got tripped. And this is a big man doing that. He's 6'8". He gets tripped, stumbles, but it's a travel.
And Chris Ford is all over Bruce Alexander, who made the call. He's not happy with it. Near side. Backing in on Andrew Lamb. Got it. 8 points for George. And the Bucks lead 72-67. Vin Baker misses the shot, and he'll go to the free throw line. He is so explosive in that first step. 4th foul on Chris Weber.
He has a real dynamic package, Vin Baker. He can play with his back to the basket and use that quickness. Here you see him with the back to the basket. He's strong and has great jumping ability.
An area that he really wants to improve upon is his free throw shooting, and he shot a respectable 73% this year. Baker now has 22 points.
I think that's a sign of a really good player. Somebody that pushes himself, always looks for areas of his game to improve, even if it's pretty solid right now.
Baker has 23, Robinson 24. Rod Strickland answers for the Bullets. And it's 74-69 Milwaukee. We are midway through the 3rd quarter. Here comes Sherman Douglas. Andrew Lang knows who can fill it up. He doesn't want to shoot it. He wants to get it off to the big dog or to Baker. Good defense. Well, Lang, the 3rd and 4th option, left open because they were concentrating so much on Glenn Robinson.
That's what you have to do. Force them to respect your 1st, 2nd option. Go to the 3rd one, make that one work for you.
Cheney trying to pick up where he left off. Backs in on Ray Allen. 17 points for Calvert, and it's 76-71 Milwaukee.
Well, again, we said this in the first half. Calvert Cheney not being known as the 1st or 2nd option, not getting the kind of double team that we see with Juwan and Chris. Therefore, he's allowed to put the ball on the floor, get across the middle, and use his jumping ability.
And it's out of bounds to Milwaukee with 10 on the shot clock.
So they had Ray Allen in a real dangerous position out there in the corner, trapped.
The Bucks have lost 7 in a row here in Landover. They've not won here since 1991, but they have led throughout this game. Robinson, 1 dribble and a pop. 26 for the big dog, who's 12 for 14 from the floor.
Oh, good pick.
Strickland jumper is short, and a long rebound run down by Robinson. Douglas wants to get it to Robinson. Douglas had an open shot, but he wants to get it to the guy who's hot. And Rod Strickland fouls Glenn Robinson. That'll send him to the line. Oh, it's going to be 3 free throws coming up because that was a 3-point field goal attempt by Robinson, and Strickland fouled him, so he'll shoot 3.
I didn't see Rod react very strongly, but that looked like very little contact that he made on Glenn Robinson.
Robinson with 27 points. 13 for 15 from the floor. He's made all 3 of his free throws. Also has 3 rebounds and 5 assists.
One more.
Robinson has made his last 8 field goal attempts. Tacks on a free throw, now has 28. 80-71. Milwaukee leads by 9. Just over 5 minutes left in the 3rd. Weber left alone. Misses the shot. Here comes Ray Allen. Out to Baker. And traveling is called on Baker.
Good call. They could have called either traveling, which was the call, or they could have called an offensive foul. He really dipped that right shoulder into Juwan Howard. Chris Webber never made it down court. And here he is driving hard to the basket. Has to alter his shot. Oh, he gets pulled down from behind, it looked like.
And there was no whistle. Calvert Channing, who scored most of his points in the first quarter. Off to Webber. He gets a good look, but can't get it to fall. Robinson with a rebound. Bucks by 9. The biggest lead has been 10. Allen drops it into Baker. Trying to feed, and the Bucks turn it over. Strickland is fouled by Glenn Robinson. That cost the Bullets a fast break opportunity.
Foul ball number 43, Glenn Robinson. His third personal, 13 fouls.
3 fouls on the big dog.
And watch when George gets the ball. Looks like Lang grabs him. That was one that got away, and then the spin off of Glenn Robinson and the contact.
Each team has 3 team fouls in this third quarter. 4:18 to go. Howard gets away from Robinson. And the foul is called on Douglas. 3 on him. 4th team foul.
I'm thinking they could call a breakaway on some of these, even though it's half court. It's a dangerous situation to be in. He's going towards the basket. If he doesn't get his feet back down underneath him, he's coming down hard on his body.
And I'll tell you what, I think other teams have realized that it's not bad strategy to foul this team rather than give them the basket. Send them to the line and make them make free throws. Juwan having an off night. That ankle might very well be bothering him. He doesn't appear to be real mobile tonight. He's got 8. 80-73. Bucks. Harvey Grant has replaced George Mirasan for the Bullets. 4 minutes to go in the third. Ray Allen puts up a 3. Long rebound out to Douglas. He's got a man open. Baker underneath. The line that is blocked by Webber. Robinson misses the shot. Baker on the follow. He's got 25.
A good rebounding team. They're active. They've got quick good jumpers for the forward position.
Rod Strickland on the drive. 12 points for Rod, but the Bucks' offensive rebounding has hurt the Bullets in this quarter. Milwaukee has grabbed 7 offensive rebounds, and they lead by 7 with 3:20 to go in the third quarter. Oh, from the corner, Ray Allen strokes it.
Starting to pick it up now.
He's got 10. And the lead is back to 9. Just wonder how long the Bucks will keep going with 2 guys doing most of the scoring. Somebody else may have to pick it up. Dangerous pass. Calvert Chaney gets off the shot. May have been fouled. Baker sets up in the post against Harvey Grant. And Harvey is called for a foul. Glenn Robinson, the high man, with 28. Vin Baker has 25. The dynamic duo leading the way for the Bucks. And Milwaukee will have the ball as we're near the end of the third. Robinson screens for Douglas. He scores.
Well, he's not the prettiest ball player in the world, but I tell you, he's very effective. He's been doing it for years. Sherman Douglas.
This is Milwaukee's biggest lead of the game. They're up by 11. Calvert Chaney has been real quiet since the 13-point first quarter. He's still only 4 points since. Harvey Grant to the hoop, shovels it to Howard for the jam.
Once again, we saw that in the first half. Harvey making a good decision when his man is overplaying him. You got to put it on the floor and go by him, make something happen, and that's just what Harvey did. Picks up an assist, too.
Cheney pressuring Ray Allen, forces a turnover. Weber fires it long for Grant. And the Bullets turn it over. Oh, boy. Only the first turnover of the quarter for the Bullets. But the Bucks take advantage of it as Sherman Douglas scores. And the lead is back to 11 for Milwaukee.
It's like a 4-point swing. You go down, you have the numbers, and you don't get anything, not even a shot attempt, and they come down and get a layup.
Rod Strickland popped from the outside. His shot rims out. Rebounded by Armand Gilliam. He was 11th in the league in rebounding, even though he's not a starter. He's averaging 10 rebounds plus per game. Douglas, the general, barking out the orders.
He's half of the reason last year New Jersey was the best rebounding team in the league. He and Jason Williams just...
Baker swings it to Glenn Robinson for a three. And another offensive rebound. This one grabbed by Ray Allen. A new 24-second count to work with. Bullets almost had it, but not quite. Shot clock down to 10. Vin Baker mauled as he goes to the basket. Foul is on Harvey Grant.
I agree with what you said in the first half, Mel, about Vin Baker and Glenn Robinson. They seem to have that same kind of chemistry that Juwan and Chris have. Nice two-man game, and Vin Baker taking it strong with the basket. Harvey gets the foul.
26 points for Baker. Robinson has 28, so that's 54 between two players. Johnny Newman replaces Glenn Robinson.
One shot. Wait for the release.
Vin Baker has increased his scoring average each year in the NBA. He's got 27 tonight. Brings to mind Buck Williams, who said once, I want to improve in one particular area every year, whether it's scoring, rebounding, free throw shooting. I want to see at least one area improve, if not more. Juwan Howard with a hand in his face, misses the shot. Bucks have challenged most of the Bullet shots. Now Milwaukee can work for the last shot as Douglas brings it into the front court. He puts it up and hits again. He's hit two of those tonight.
Let me tell you, that's not luck. He does that all the time.
Cheney just misses the bomb from backcourt. Chris Whitney is in the game for the Bullets. Milwaukee has opened up a 15-point lead, their biggest lead. They outscored the Bullets 33-23 in the third quarter.
Now, it would really be important for Calvert Cheney to get back on track. He had those 15 quarter points, yeah.
And a good strong move to the basket for Calvert, who has 19, 13 of those coming in the first period. 92-79 Bucks. The Bucks have Douglas, Chucky Brown, Armand Gilliam, Ray Allen, and Johnny Newman on the floor. Gilliam puts one up, hoping to get a whistle. And they continue to hammer the Bullets on the offensive board. They had 9 offensive boards in the third quarter alone.
Yeah, but you had 2 Bullet defenders that were leaving a little too early, and that left that whole middle open and made it very easy for Milwaukee to gather in that long rebound.
And a foul called on Harvey Grant. That's his third.
A lot of Bullets are reacting. I think Harvey got that arm. They're trying to... Yeah, he reached over and got a piece of Ray Allen.
Glenn Robinson getting a rest. He'll be back in before long. And Ray Allen will shoot 2 free throws. Brooks said the thing they like best about Ray Allen is not his talent, but his character. He gets a 10 for just being a great person. Very coachable, great attitude, good student at UConn, involved in a lot of outside activities. He's got 12 points now.
He's talented too.
Yes. 94-79, the lead back to 15, opening into the fourth quarter. And Middleton calls a foul on Allen. It's his third. Albert Cheney over Chucky Brown. He got a piece of it. The Bullets get it back. Cheney into Chris Webber. Cross court to Tracy Murray for a three. They need it. That's his first basket of the game. He really hasn't played much. And the lead is 12. Bullets have got to tighten up the defense, get some stops, get some easy baskets at the other end. And the Bucks come away empty-handed this time.
Yeah, when they get the turnovers, they have to make sure they at least get a good shot. Hopefully they can convert.
Murray gets Douglas up in the air and scores.
Murray feeling the fact that he had a smaller man on him, and even if he got him in the air, he could go up strong and get a good shot. Usually you see it take a little man inside, gets him off his feet. That's 5 consecutive points from Tracy Murray. Made the last 2 shots and has a chance for...
And that's the 4th foul on Sherman Douglas. Murray tacks on the free throw. He's got 6, and it's 94-85 Milwaukee with plenty of time left for the Bullets to pull this one out. They scored 15 straight points in Milwaukee to beat this club. The Bucks are well aware of that comeback, and this foul is called on Chris Whitney.
Another very soft touch foul.
You know, they're letting a lot of the physical stuff go, but not calling, didn't calling the tricky stuff. Bucks turn it over. Whitney underneath Murray. Tracy Murray leading the way. And the Bullets have just like that cut the lead to 7. Bullets have scored 8 straight points, all of them by Tracy Murray. And the Bucks call a timeout. It's 94-87 Milwaukee. The Miller game summary, Glenn Robinson has 28, Vin Baker 27, Calvert Cheney with his best game of the year, 19 points. Bullets have never led in this game, but they're mounting quite a comeback. Tracy Murray has scored 8 straight points as the Bullets have cut the Bucks lead down to 7. Baker trapped midcourt, looking for help. Now they've got Johnny Newman almost tied up, but he calls a timeout. The pressure is on the Bucks now.
I think the Bullets think they have the ball.
Well, Milwaukee called a 20-second timeout.
And there you see, you pick up the ball right there at half court. You're inviting a double team. An aggressive one. Not often do you have a team allow themselves to lose a 15-point lead in 2 different games to the same team. Milwaukee's in danger of having that happen.
But you know from your experience what happens is when you've done that once against a club, that's in the back of your mind.
That might be what they're feeling now. But as you said, I think coming into this game, one of their prep talk has to be about the turnovers, the fact that the Bullets were successful in exerting the trap, the double team, coming up with turnovers.
And it's virtually the same group leading the way as was the case in Milwaukee, with the exception of George Murison and Juwan Howard. But Chris Whitney and Tracy Murray, who are right in the middle of things in Milwaukee, are in there now, along with Cheney, Grant, and Webber. Only 12 seconds left on the shot clock for the Bucks. Glenn Robinson having difficulty, and it's picked off by Cheney. Ahead to Webber. Bonus line. The Bullets have scored 10 in a row to cut Milwaukee's lead to 5 at 94-89. Full court pressure this time. The Bucks are rattled. And it's stripped away by Cheney, but he's going to be called for a foul.
Well, that's okay. You see Cheney and Whitney exchanging high fives there. They can smell blood right now. They're going for everything. They're aggressive. And so many times in this game, to the aggressor goes the spoils.
Bucks are having trouble even getting the ball in. That's the Bullets' ball as Harvey Grant stripped it off the leg of Vin Baker. And here come the Bullets. The defense
quickly they
doing it.
Again, you got one group that's playing a little passive, a little tentative. not sure of themselves right now. The other just as aggressive as they possibly can be, the Bullets.
Bullets are trailed earlier by 15, down by only 5 now with lots of time left. Whitney gets inside, throws it back out to Murray. Fake, fire, bingo! The Bullets have closed to within 2. 94-92 Milwaukee. Robinson puts it up and gets the roll. He's got 30 points. 96-92 Milwaukee. The Bullets scored 13 straight points before Glenn Robinson finally scored. And a foul is called on the Bucks, Armon Gilliam, on the back of Chris Webber. 3 fouls on him and the 14th foul. What a comeback by the Bullets.
I tell you, both coaches up off their feet.
9 minutes to go. The Bullets have fought back into this game. Down by only 4. Murray has had the hot hand on the dish to Harvey Grant. He misses the 3. Murray with a great pass to Webber. Tracy Murray is playing out of this world. 96-94. They trap Robinson in the corner. Murray clawing at it. He stripped the ball away, but a foul is going to be called on the Bullets. Playing like a hungry band of alley cats.
This unit in there now really playing aggressive, looking for opportunities to trap. And there you see Robinson going to try and split it. He got away with a hook on Tracy Murray there.
Sure did. The foul was called on Murray. Rod Strickland replaces Calvert Cheney. Bucks lead by 2.
Here's that last pass from Murray.
They got Douglas trapped. Bucks are really rattled against this trap. Look like a bunch of frightened high schoolers the way they're playing right now.
Oh, look at the 2, Vin Baker and Tracy Murray. They're letting them go at it.
Robinson puts up a 3 and buries it. He's got 33, matching his season high. He had 33 against the Bullets in the first game in Milwaukee. And the Bucks lead by 5. Grant inside to Webber.
Gilliam was not strong enough, and he's very strong, but was not strong enough to push through Chris Webber and deflect that pass.
Chris Webber now has 22 points. Baker puts up the shot. The foul is called against the Bullets. It's on Harvey Grant. 4 on him. And the 15th foul on the Bullets, so the Bucks will be in the bonus.
Help all over. Chris Webber shutting off the middle.
And this is an advantage for Milwaukee now, moving the bonus so early because they're not a bad free throw shooting team. They're 9th in the league at 75%. Vin Baker with 28 points, within 4 of his season high. Glenn Robinson has already tied his season high. But there's a lane violation. Baker will have another shot.
I think that was Rod Strickland was in too soon. He steps in from out of bounds to step in front. There he is, see?
And Baker takes advantage of it. He's got 29. It's 101-96 Milwaukee with 7:45 to go. Tremendous run by the Bullets, scoring 13 straight points, but it looks like the Bucks are regrouping now. Whitney for 3.
Well, his team is hitting some big shots. Tracy Murray and Chris Whitney, players off the bench doing the job. That's a 2-shot foul.
Foul before the ball was inbounded on Tracy Murray.
Before the ball gets inbounds, he had a foul called on Tracy.
Juwan Howard is back in for the Bullets, replacing Harvey Grant.
And hopefully some of these starters back in the game now, Strickland and Juwan, can feed off that energy that the other players had created.
That's the first point of the game for Johnny Newman. He's averaging 10 points a game. Robinson sinks two to make it 103-99 Bucks. With 7:24 left in the fourth quarter. Murray wanted to drive but lost his footing. He has been hot though. Chris Webber backs down on Gilliam and scores. 24 for Webber. It's 103-101 Bucks. Chris has hit all four shots he's taken in this quarter. Half-court trap again.
And even if they don't come up to steal, what you want to do is disrupt their offense.
Deflection to Douglas. He misses the shot. Howard has it. Firing along for Webber. And Chris tries to call timeout. Why don't they give it to him? He was in the air. Ed Middleton was shaking his head no. But I think they're going to give it to him now.
No.
Why not?
Well, take a look at it one more time. He's chasing that ball down.
Oh, why didn't they give it to him?
Yeah, we've seen that over and over again.
Smart play. The Bullets should have had the ball. Apparently they felt he didn't have possession, but he did.
He was giving him a chance to tie this thing up.
It's a big call. 103-101 Bucks.
Good defense.
Glenn Robinson gets inside Murray and scores over Chris Webber. 35 for Robinson, a new season high. And the Bucks lead by 4 with 6:19 left in the game. Screen and roll. Strickland takes it in. Whitney for three. Bingo! His second three-pointer. And it's a one-point Milwaukee lead, 105-104.
Big dog coming close to turning that ball over.
He puts up a three-pointer and hits it. He is smoking. 38 points for Glenn Robinson.
He's not afraid to take the big one.
5:45 left in the game. The Bucks lead 108-104. Chucky Brown is in the game for Milwaukee. Chris Webber got a good second half. Oh, what a shot over Vin Baker.
Boy, we've seen some real tough offensive moves on both sides. That was a difficult shot from Chris Webber.
He's got 26 points, and that cuts the Milwaukee lead to 2 as Whitney puts pressure on Sherman Douglas. Bullets have hit 12 of 14 shots in the fourth quarter. Shot clock down to 7. Douglas on the drive with a running hook. Good! Off balance with body turn. 110-106 Bucks. We're under 5 minutes. Strickland into Howard. A perfectly executed screen and roll.
Had to be. Zip the pass through the two defenders.
110-108 Milwaukee. 4:40 to go.
May come down to a case of who stops who first.
Douglas. Whitney gets a hand on it, knocks it loose. Strickland comes up with it. Here come the Bullets. 5-on-4. Howard against Chucky Brown. Off the mark. Rebounded by Robinson. And I've got to think that ankle is bothering Juwan. He's only 4 for 12 from the floor. Here come the Bucks. Baker stuffs it home. And Jim Lanham wants a timeout. Vin Baker now has 31. Glenn Robinson 38. And the Bucks with a two-man show leading the way have a 112-108 lead with 4:08 to go. Here's our Geico dunk of the game.
Nice move. Two-man game between Rod Strickland and Chris Webber, who delivers the Geico dunk of the game. Reverse off the other side. He scored 10 points so far this quarter.
Bill, both these teams have been on fire. Milwaukee's hit 6 of 8 shots in the quarter, but they turned the ball over 5 times. The Bullets 13 of 16, 81% shooting. They've made all 3 of their three-pointers. But they trail by 4. That's a jump ball as Johnny Newman ties up Calvert Cheney.
Johnny Newman has tried to be as tight on Calvert as he can. Calvert getting himself set on the line, going to try and get this ball back by winning the jump.
3 minutes, 55 seconds left in regulation. And the Bucks come away with it. Sherman Douglas off to Robinson. Foul by Juwan Howard. That'll send Robinson to the line with a chance to get a new career high. He's got 38. His career high is 39. The game last December against the Bulls.
Well, like I said, it's going to come down to who does not score, who stops who, and Bullets turn the ball over at the other end.
Robinson makes the first. He's got 39, including 11 in the quarter. Now a chance for his first 40-point game in his NBA career. He's got 40.
Probably not the last.
Milwaukee leads by 6. 3:45 left. Strickland on the drive. And he got fouled.
Oh, Rod Strickland just has great body control. Watch him get in the middle. He holds the ball to the last second. He's on his way down, really, and moves the ball around. Vin Baker, as most defenders will do, they get a little impatient and start swiping at the ball.
Well, the free throw shooting coming back to haunt the Bullets again. They're 19 for 25. 6 missed free throws, and difference in this game right now is 6 points. 13 points to Rod Strickland. 114-109 Bucks. 3:39 left. See if the Bucks can handle the trap this time. Getting enough practice, they should be able to before long, but they don't. They turn it over.
Well, that wasn't a result actually of the press. Glenn Robinson just missed that ball. He was in perfect position to catch it.
6 turnovers in the quarter by Milwaukee. Chris Webber fighting hard for position. Oh, what a pass by Strickland. I don't know how he got that in there. No basket. Fouls on Chucky Brown, but what a tremendous
That pass came right from the right side. He saw where the defense was. He was sneaking around the baseline side. Strickland made the pass on the middle side, away from the defense. Put a little pepper on it, make sure he got it completed. And you saw the wraparound there from Chucky Brown. Wow.
Chris Webber is 0 for 4 at the free throw line tonight, shooting only 53% for the season. And these are important. In a game like this, another one of those close games that Jim Lyman likes to talk about. Games decided by 5 points or less in the last 2 minutes of the game. The Bullets are 1-5 in those games. They've lost 3 times in overtime. Suffered a 4-point loss to Houston and a 2-point loss to Toronto. And Webber misses them both, so it's still a 5-point lead. 114-109. Milwaukee. They wind down to the 3-minute mark. Glenn Robinson over 2 bullets. A slam dunk followed by Chucky Brown. And the Bucks lead by 7. They've regrouped. It's 116-109 Milwaukee. Strickland posting Douglas. Juwan Howard trying to pass off. Strickland with the open shot. And there's little Sherman Douglas in there to grab another rebound. Vin Baker lays it in, and a foul on Tracy Murray. Baker now has 33. That's a new season high for him.
And when you look back at close losses like you're talking about, it comes down to protecting the ball, making free throws, and execution. And at that time, they didn't do a good job getting back. 3-on-1.
What a performance. 40 points, a career high for Glenn Robinson, and 34 points, a season high for Vin Baker. Bucks lead it by 10. Time becoming a factor now with 2:20 left. Albert Cheney gets bumped and hits it anyway. He's got 21 points. 119-111 Bucks. The Bullets trying to make one last furious run. They scored 13 straight points earlier to get back in the game, but Newman is open and Douglas finds it. Chris Webber strips the ball away. 2 minutes left in regulation.
Johnny Newman a little upset that there was nothing called, but Webber really hustled to get back in that play and stripped it.
And we get a timeout with 1:58 left in the game. The Milwaukee Bucks lead 119-111.
Well, here's the last play. The Bullets frantically trying to pressure the ball in the backcourt. They release Johnny Newman down, and Chris Webber is the one that strips the ball, and Johnny Newman right there looking over at the official, wondering where the call is.
Well, entering this game, we built a matchup between the two great sets of young forwards, Glenn Robinson and Vin Baker from Milwaukee. They have come through. Robinson has scored a career-high 40, and in 2 games against the Bullets has scored 73 points. Vin Baker has 34, a season high. His career high is 41, set last year. And the Bullets duo, Juwan Howard and Chris Webber, has not quite been up to the task. Webber has 26, but is missing critical free throws. And Juwan Howard, undoubtedly bothered still by that sprained right ankle, has only 12 points.
28 for 38. That's some shooting.
Well, Baker's 13 for 18, and Robinson is 16 for 21. So they're 29 for 34.
We'll use my finger.
Well, 13 and 16 are 29. 29 for 39. Well, the reason is they've got Baker with too many points. They've got him with 2 more points. Officially, he has only 34. Well, stick with us. Our numbers are right. Whatever the hell they are. Whoa. 119-111 Bucks. A minute 58 left. Bucks trying to use some time on this possession. They're up by 8. They don't want a quick shot. Glenn Robinson gets it off. He got fouled, but there was no whistle. Baker gets it. Juwan Howard takes it away.
And allowing the Bullets to play pretty aggressively.
Strickland on the drive, uncontested. 119-113 Bucks. A minute 35 left. If the Bullets can hit the 3-pointers like they did earlier in this quarter, they might be able to pull this one out. And they've got to force turnovers.
Yeah, they've got to get their hands on the ball.
And the Bucks call a timeout.
Well, it's still not over. A minute and a half left, and I'm sure some of those Milwaukee players, knowing that a couple of quick turnovers, this game could be tied up.
Well, the Bucks trying to move over the 500 mark. A win tonight would give them a 9-8 record. And the Bullets are looking ahead to a rough stretch of games because they've got to play the Knicks in the Garden on Tuesday. Game you'll see on WD50 beginning at 7:30. Then they're back home for 2 games next week on Wednesday against Cleveland, Friday against Denver. And then they've got a 6-game West Coast road trip coming up that will take them to Golden State, Sacramento, Phoenix, Los Angeles to face the Clippers, Vancouver, and Portland. Here's a timeout situation.
And I think on that West Coast trip, correct me if I'm wrong, Mel, that there's 3 sets of back-to-back games, so that's not easy either.
The Bullets have got to start winning some of these games at home. They're 4-5 at home.
And they also have to win some of these close games down the stretch. They have to figure out ways to stop opposing players that are shooting the ball well, and figure out a way to get the shots that they want and convert them.
Well, you wondered if Vin Baker and Glenn Robinson could continue to score throughout the game. They have, but they've gotten some help. Ray Allen has stepped up in the second half. He's got 12. Sherman Douglas has hit some big baskets, and he's got 15.
Big and awkward shots, but he does that all the time. 2
buzzer beaters, Dan Quarters. A corkscrew hook shot, which will win a lot of games a horse.
That's right.
Try this one. 119-113 Bucks. Douglas. Almost picked off. Bucks again trying to use some time on this possession. I want to make sure they get a good shot.
They got to force them into some quick shots.
They get a real good shot. And Vin Baker is fouled by Juwan Howard.
You want to force the action. You want to make them attack the basket and then cover up quickly, force them into a quick bad shot. There you see Johnny Newman picking out the open area and making a nice pass over to Vin Baker.
And Vin Baker has made all 11 of his free throw attempts tonight. He's got 35 points.
Well, he said he wanted to improve on his free throws, making 11 in a row.
I didn't mean in one night. 36 for Baker, 40 for Robinson, and the Bucks have a little breathing room, up by 8. Tracy Murray, the three-point marksman, back in the game for the Bullets. He scored 8 straight points in that run of 13 straight points for the Bullets. Chris Webber misses the 3. Murray's pass deflected, it goes in the basket. That counts. That counts. Thank you, Lord. 121 to 115. Murray gets credit for the basket.
Was he behind the three-point line?
Got a 3 or 2?
Well, they just gave him 2, but it seemed like he'd get a 3 if he was behind the three-point line.
Foul call on number 4, Chris Webber.
Chris Webber is charged with a foul. Let's take another look at that amazing shot.
He's trying to pass it into Webber. And who is that? Glenn Robinson. Boy, that's how hot he is. He's hitting baskets in when he's blocking shots.
Scoring at both ends.
That's right.
Robinson now has 41 points. Take it and run, Tracy. 42 for Glenn Robinson. 123-115 Milwaukee. Less than a minute to go. Strickland driving hard on Douglas. And the Bucks come away with it. They've got an 8-point lead. Time running out of the Bullets' comeback. Well, probably hard for the big dog to pass up the shot. Yeah. He's going. And a foul call on the Bullets, stopping the clock with 27.5 seconds left. It's on Calbert Cheney. Robinson will have a chance to add more points to his total. He's 9 out of 10 at the free throw line and has 43 points.
Well, that's really the difference there. The two of them shooting good free throws, so even when you foul them, they're making you pay. 44 for Glenn Robinson. 36 for Vin Baker, and it's 125-115 Bucks. They open up a 10-point lead. Tracy Murray puts up a 3. Got it. Well, he's really played well in this second half.
He's got 16 in this quarter. All 16 of his points in this quarter.
And
he's forced to foul. Nothing else by this performance. He may have earned himself some more minutes.
More minutes, yeah. And that's what he's shooting for.
They need somebody who can score from the outside to cut down the double teaming on the big men. So this performance might open up an opportunity for him.
And one thing you have to give Tracy credit for, though, even though he was struggling with his shot first part of this season, he's always worked hard on defense, and it's paid off tonight. He's come up with some steals. He and Chris Whitney teamed up on some pressure in the backcourt that resulted in that 10-0 run early in this quarter.
Tracy Murray trying to get off the 3, gets it blocked. And not enough time left for the Bulls to pull this one out. They're just going to run out the clock. Well, the fans are booing them because they're not taking a shot, but one shot's not going to make any difference. But I guess you'd like to see them be aggressive and put it up anyway.
Yeah, it's just a natural instinct, but I kind of go along with the players at that point. It's a moot issue.
Well, despite a furious fourth-quarter comeback by the Bullets, the Milwaukee Bucks hold on to win it 126-18. Tremendous performances by the two great young forwards. Glenn Robinson scored a career-high 44. Vin Baker a season-high